It's me again with a very quick message I wanted to send out to everyone tonight. This was kind of in my heart and on my mind now for a whole week. I just want to say that I work with some of the most amazing, generous, heartfelt, kind, caring, loving, beautiful individuals, okay, on this planet, okay, because I work with people around the globe. And I just want to say that my heart breaks, okay, for all of you. Now, many of you I don't work with, I'm not doing sessions with you, but I know what you're commenting on through the channel. And it breaks my heart, okay, each and every day that I know that you people are the ones that are hurting. You people are the ones that are getting your heart stomped on by narcissistic abuse. You people are the ones that were targeted. You people are the ones that were victim to this. Some of the best people I have met, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, some of the best people I have ever met in my life through the channel and through working and doing sessions that are subject to this narcissistic abuse. Okay? And it hits me. It hits me like a ton of bricks. And this is why I've got to make this message very clear to all of you tonight. It hits me like a ton of bricks, okay? That many of you, if not most of you, you fell in love with a broken person. Okay? Let's stop the watching all these channels. Everybody's telling you this, that, the other thing about you, how you were raised, what the heck's wrong with you, why you did this, why you didn't do this, maybe what you were thinking, what you weren't thinking, all this stuff, okay? Now, that's going to come into play in a minute, but for the most part, each and every one of you that I've worked with, you fell in love with a broken person. You fell in love with a broken person. Now, is that your fault? No. No, it is not. No, it is not your fault that you fell in love with a broken person. Why? Why is it not your fault? Why is it not your fault? Because you're a good person with a huge heart. You gave everything. You didn't give crumbs like the narcissist. You gave everything. You gave everything you had. You put your whole self into the relationship. You were right there. You were there for them. You cared about them. You cared about their well-being. You cared about these people when they were exhibiting these horrible behaviors. You didn't know, many of you did not know what you were dealing with. You didn't realize how diabolical it actually gets. You didn't realize that this person was, you were literally sleeping with the enemy. Why? Because you're a good person. Why would you think that? Why would you imagine that this was going to become your life? Why could you think that a person that you brush your teeth next to, you sleep next to, you're doing all these things, you're living your life with, could actually have a smirk on their face when they get in the car and they get away from you and they text whomever, so-and-so slut, whore, whomever, with a smirk on their face because they're getting away with something? How? How were any of you to know that? You tell me right now in comments. How are you supposed to know? How on earth are any of you supposed to know that that's what you were dealing with? That's as bad. If that's the start of as bad as it actually can get. How could any of you know that? Okay, so let's back it up for a minute. Let's back up the overanalyzing, all the work you guys are putting into this, all the self-help, figuring out what is wrong with me to fall for someone like. Let's back it up. Okay, let's all of us just back it up for a second. How? You tell me how that's any of your fault. You didn't know. You did not know what you were dealing with to its fullest. Okay? Sure, we all got red flags. We all had red flags. But many of us had no idea how much further it gets, how much worse it gets, how much more diabolical it gets. We didn't know. And that is something I really want you guys to sit back with and literally stop blaming yourself for this. You've gone through enough, all of you. You've literally gone through the ringer. Some of you are surprised you're even still standing. And yet, you know, you're still looking to blame yourself for this. Look, stop that. All of you right now, stop it. Stand back, look at what happened. You won't let it happen to you again. Many of you and most of you that are coming to my channel, you're not going to let this happen to you again. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this way again. You won't let this kind of a person in your life again. Now that we understand that there are literal demons walking on the planet. Okay? Now that we understand this, we're not going to let them back in. It's not going to happen that way. All right? So stop being scared of that too. Stop being scared that, oh my gosh, this happened to me. It's going to happen again and again. And no, it won't. You've been coming to my channel? No, it won't. I promise you. That is something I can promise you. You will not let this happen to you again. Okay? But you all needed to hear this tonight, that I'm working with some of the most amazing people I've ever worked with, I've ever known in my life. And you're hurting. And it hurts me. It literally hurts me to see these amazing people hurting. And if you back it up for a second, you all fell for something you had no clue what you fell for. And you're a good person. You were all in. You wanted to help them. Next thing you know, they're doing this, that, the other thing, and you're looking at the person like, well, geez, who acts like this? I got to try and help. They're going to destroy their lives. They're going to destroy themselves, right? So now you're all involved because you're trying to help them. Don't beat yourself up for being a good person, guys. I have worked with now over 800 people that are good people. It makes me want to cry. They're good people. You're all good people. Really good people. So for me to even come on here right now and make this message and make it clear, make it strong, it's because I feel it within everything that I have inside of me, every bone of, every fiber of me. That's who gets targeted. That's who gets hurt. It's not right, but you know what? Don't further injure yourself by sitting around and blaming yourself for falling for a narcissist. These people are good at what they do. And this is what they do in life. They go around and they fool people. They pretend to be people they are not. They hurt good people. And some of the people that they affect these people for years and years. So again, if you think that you are involved with a narcissist, heed my warning once again. I'll keep saying this. Get away from these people. These people want your soul. They want to crush your spirit so that they can take your soul. That's what they want. And I am sick of it. I'm sick of the amount of people affected by these narcissists. It's time. It's time to take down their operation. It is time. We have reached the point of no return. It's full on throttle. It's war. It's them against us. That's it. And you have to know how to take on this war. And it is not acting like them. It is not being anything like nothing that they represent is what any of you are doing. You don't do anything that they are doing. You don't pull any of the stunts they're doing. You don't turn into a kind of a person that they are. You don't do any of it. It's more kindness. It's more helping others. Literally, turning around and helping a neighbor. That's what we have to do to change all of this. You have to help, right in your own community. Right, the simplest thing you can do to be making a change in this world and stopping their operation. They are all about superficiality. They are all about money. They are all about power. They are all about fame and fortune and control and cheating and lying and stealing. You have to stay away from people like this, guys. You don't associate with people like this because you think that you can handle this. They will change you. They will. And yes, they do. And there's more on this I'm going to tell you this week. But this is the first part that I needed to explain of what I'm seeing every single day. Good-hearted people sitting around wondering why. Stop with that. You're a good person. You're still going to be a good person. And you will continue to be a good person as you navigate through this world and understand that there really are people like this. They exist. They are everywhere. Okay? They're everywhere. It's not us being paranoid and crazy and cuckoo bananas. It's the facts. They're everywhere. Okay? And they are not human to be doing the things that they can do to good people. They are not. They sold their soul to Satan a long time ago. And it's absolutely time that you guys stop beating yourselves up for the fact that you went all in with somebody you had no clue what you were dealing with. You fell in love with a bad person, but you didn't know. And that's not your fault. And it's time to stop with the overanalyzing. What did I do? How did I let this happen? Okay? Yeah. There comes a point in time that you have to own it. Okay? If you're still entertaining a narcissist and you've been doing this for years, and you've been coming to YouTube for a long time, and you've been talking to a coach, and you've been doing these things, and you're still doing this, you got to come to terms. Something's going on in here. Okay, you've turned a leaf at some point. You might need to get your spirit and your soul back because you might have sold it. And that's what they want. They want you to join them in the debauchery. Join me in the confusion and chaos and drama. Please join me. That's what they want. They don't want you to continue to be a good person. They want you to be a piece of crap like them. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. All right? Do not go there. If you notice you're changing, it is time to step back and get serious about yourself and say, okay, I have to do something because this is bad. I am changing. I am losing myself. I am losing my identity. I am losing my self-worth, my self-esteem. I am losing who it is I am. Don't do it, guys. You're not going to have the blessings that God wants to bestow on you. You will not have them if you continue to entertain bad people. It's not going to happen. So get it together. Get yourself together. And if you've been doing this for a long time, it's time to make major changes in your life, okay? You got to get these people out, and you got to get the help. That's my message tonight. I hope it reaches a lot of you that are sitting around blaming yourself. Enough. No. You people don't deserve any more of that. That's my message. I'm Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together.